Fiery violinist Lucia Micarelli made her international name as a soloist with Josh Groban's world tours, but her role as Annie on HBO's critically acclaimed series Treme made her a celebrity as well.
That's only a few accolades that Lucia has achieved, and these days she's touring the country, and we are so lucky that she has made a stop right here on The Blend. Welcome to our show.
Thank you so
What
much.
an honor to have you here. Wait till you hear her perform if you have not yet already. So much to dive in with you first, but what I love is kind of when I was researching you and looking at all your YouTube videos, it's so, your violin, it's almost described as like your third hand. Like you don't have any memories as a child without having the violin. Kind of explain how this came to be for you.
I mean, I started when I was 3. I think my mom had always wished that she had played music, because I think my mom decided like before I was even born that I was going to play music. And so when I was 3, my mom took me to the local Suzuki school. She actually wanted me to play piano, and so she asked if I could start piano lessons, and they said that my hands were a little too small and I should come back in a year. My mom was like, no, what can she start now? And so they started me on violin, and yeah, I don't remember not playing.
See, and that's always the struggle though. Like, do you push it on your kids, but do you remember, did you get frustrated when you were a kid, or did you fall in love with it pretty fast and said, no, okay, this is what I want to do?
It pretty quickly, yeah. Okay. I mean, I think I got really, I mean, part of it too is just I was pretty nerdy, and I like really liked having like a thing to do and a thing that was mine, and I liked focusing on something and practicing something. But definitely, like by the time I was 6 or 7, I was saying, you know, I really want to be a violinist.
And also with the Honolulu Orchestra when you were 6, because that's not the most normal path of kids, I would say.
I mean, that was an awesome experience. I won a competition. We were living in Hawaii at the time, and I won a competition, and the prize was to play with the symphony. It was so cute too, because it was a youth concert, so it was all these schools that came in, so it was other kids my age, and my own class from school was in the audience too. It was really sweet. Yeah, I really enjoyed it.
We have to talk about this injury that you had, though, and again, that's why I brought it. Yes, I know. Seriously, I mean, it's a story. I feel like that's a story for film and for movies as well. Tell us about what happened. Where you actually, there was a time where you thought, I may not be able to play again.
Yeah. I was on tour with Chris Bode, who's an amazing trumpet player. We were in Italy, and we had just finished a show. And I was backstage, and you know, I wear these long gowns, and I usually perform barefoot. And I was backstage, and I was in my gown, and I was holding a glass in my left hand, and I tripped on my dress, and I landed right on the glass. And so I severed 3 nerves in my left hand, which is like the hand that does all of this stuff. I severed 3 nerves. Yeah, and then I came back to LA and had emergency surgery, and then I was in a cast for a couple of months, and no one could. This was in 2009.
Okay.
And no one could really. I mean, my doctor was amazing, my surgeon was amazing, but no one could really say for sure.
Does it feel completely normal again?
I don't actually have full feeling in 3 of my fingers, but I have full mobility. Everything moves. I just don't. It's more noticeable, like if I'm folding laundry, or you know.
When you hear her, you don't notice it.
Yeah. We don't want to see that part.
I don't really notice it as much when I play, but I got super lucky because we just didn't know what it would mean. But
we all got lucky, because so we can still hear you perform. You have some performances coming up at the Straz this weekend. So excited to have you here. The guitarist that you have with you this morning, introduce him real quickly too, as we put up the info.
Leonardo Amwedo, he's incredible. I met him on tour with Chris Bode. He's also worked with Ivan Lins and Caetano Veloso. He's originally from Uruguay. He's lived in Brazil for a long time. He's incredible. You're gonna follow. He makes all the ladies very swoony.
Again, we'll make sure and put all this info on our website so you can go check out the performance this weekend. But in the meantime, you're going to walk over there, and we're going to enjoy a performance. Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks.
There was a boy, a very strange, enchanted boy. They say he wandered very far, over land and sea. A little shy and sad And then one day, one magic day, he passed my way. And while we spoke of many things, fools and kings, this he said to me. The greatest thing you'll ever learn is just to love and be loved in return. The greatest thing you'll ever learn is just to love and be loved in return.